everybody, Mrs. Lehman again. And I was flipping through this workbook that I brought home, um, on Monday when the teachers were allowed in to get stuff ready for you guys. And I was flipping through this, and it says, "What did the doctor tell the little monster?" Now, I have no idea what the answer is without doing this math, so I wanted to do this with you because I'm sure it's something really corny and a cheesy joke that I will love. So, anyway, this whole worksheet is reviewing the skill converting fractions to percent. So, just a few quick things I'll talk about with you before we go through this is you need to understand that percents are out of 100. So 100%, let's see, pencil, 100%, right? 100% equals one whole. So you can convert any fraction to a decimal and any decimal to a percent by using this method. So let's just say we had like 2 out of 5, right? If we have 2 out of 5, this little fraction bar that I'm going to underline with red right here, that means division. So that's like saying 2 divided by 5. So if you were to take 2 and divide it by 5, you would not be able to put 5 into 2, so you'd have to bring out one of these hidden zeros, put the decimal point up above there, and then 5 goes into 24 times. So you get 4/10. Well, we want to figure out what that is as a percent. Well, because we know percents are out of 100, we want, instead of tenths, we want hundreds. So we want to move the decimal place 2 spots to the right. So we're going to add in a 0 there, and that equals 40%. All right. Another way you could do this is you can take the fraction and figure out what would it be out of 100. So scale it up. So 5 times what would give us 100? Well, we know that's 5 times 20, right? So 2 times 20 equals 40 out of 100. And because we know it's out of 100, that equals 40%. So anyway, quick review there. I know we've already learned this stuff, so that should be a pretty easy concept for you. But let's go ahead and do this. Now they're using tape diagrams, which you guys will definitely recognize a lot from 5th grade and the beginning of 6th. But here we go. Alright, so the first thing I'm looking at is how many total we have, because percents are, represents what part out of 100. So if we were to scale this up to 100, how many pieces would we have? So if you count these, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So we have these 5 right here that are shaded, so 5 out of 10, right? So that would simplify down to 1/2, and if you know 1 divided by 2 or 5 divided by 10, that's going to give you 0.5. Move that 2 spots over, that's 50%. So the fraction would be 5/10, or 1 out of 2, I'm not sure at the bottom here, 1/2, either of those, and the percent is 50%. Now another way you can look at this is 5 out of 10, right? We want to figure out of 100. So we know 10 times what gives us 100? Well, 10 times 10 does. So do the same thing to the top. 5 times 10 is 50. So 50 out of 100 equals 50%. So again, just a little review there. I'm going to erase that and get this markup bar out of the way because I want to see where I need to write this. So the fraction is t and the percent is y. So do we see, 50% right here. Down in the lower left-hand side of your screen, that is going to be y. Now I feel like I'm playing the Wheel of Fortune, where you have to guess what the words are. So I'm going to guess it says you. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Because unless it says yes, but we'll see. Alright, so the next one. We have 3 out of 10. So 3 out of 10 will be our fraction, which cannot be simplified. And I do see that right down here. Right, so that's going to be an S. So actually I want to erase that silly thing I drew there. Alright, so No more circling, Mrs. Lehman. All right, so 3 out of 10, S. Oh, the possibilities. You something something. It's a doctor. Something sick. But the problem is, when we look here, those letters aren't available. You. I'm not sure. All right, I need another clue. Spin that wheel. All right, so I don't really have a wheel to spin, but I have math problems to solve. So as a percent, 3 out of 10, we'd scale it up 3 divided by 10, or if we want to scale this up to 100, right, times 10 for each, times 10, which gives us 30 out of 100, which is 30%, which you will see right down here in our first and second word. So I'm pretty sure I'm right that the first word is you. I know, I'm pretty smart. All right, let's see. You something something. I don't know. All right, let's go to the next one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. This is way too easy for you guys. You did much more difficult problems than this, but this is just for the joke, really. All right, so 70 out of 100, which we said was 7 out of 10, which is the last one here. Oh, I was thinking it said something sick because it was a doctor. This ought to be good. And then this would be 70%. 7/10 is 70%. So, you something. I don't know. I'm lost. All right. I'm guessing this is going to be 1/10. Oh, yeah. Look at down here. 1/10 between the Y and the U. All right. So 1/10. Obviously right here. U. Something. So I have no idea. All right. So this is 10%, which is not listed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. You guys have figured out this lovely pattern. 6 out of 10, and they didn't even make you simplify. You know what I mean? Because they could have done 3/5 there. They could have scaled it up and said 12/20, but they didn't even make this difficult for you. 60%. Right here would be an M. Oh, I forgot this E right here. 7 out of 10. Oh, wait, I goofed up, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Go back, Mrs. Lehman. I got super hyped and I put the wrong thing down. So this is why I do not go on Wheel of Fortune. I would obviously lose. Alright, 70% right here. It was right there. That's an R. U something. 7 out of 10 is an E. Is this really going to say you grew some? Oh my gosh. I thought my jokes were cringy. This is just upsetting. Solve the riddle. You grew some. What did the doctor tell the little monster? Oh, you grew some. Oh my gosh. It's been a long day, guys. Oh, all this disruption to routine is really getting to me. You grew some, and then up here he's measuring his height. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, anyway, I think I'm gonna call it quits on the videos for tonight because clearly this was a train wreck. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Either way, thanks for watching Math with Mrs. Lehman. Tune in tomorrow. What fun will we have then? Alright, have a good night, kids.